you because they feel in their eyes that you did the right thing. That's the way I look at it. But that's their beef. But I am doing what I'm supposed to do on my back end because I was born at night, but not last night. I don't have to get on here and parade. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. I move in silence because I don't have nothing to prove. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody on this app. However,
Thank you, Norcal.
I am going to do everything I need to do. And if Bigo say, if my account manager say, well, you can't do this, you can't do that, I respect the rules because I want people to respect the rules and policies of where I work at. I don't own Bigo. So I have to respect whatever they say do, regardless if I like it or not. If they say he can't be in there, hey, you're not going to host under this agency. That's a done deal. Respectfully, because I'm going to respect what they say do. I'm not on here trying to prove a point and feel like, oh, I'm that woman, I'm that girl, I gagged you, I did all this. That's for little children. I don't do shit like that. I don't even move like that. Because what you eat don't make me shit.
That's a fact.
What you make don't pay my bills. What I make pay my bills. You feel me? So that's what I think about that. They want to say all the little things they say. I ain't got time for all that.
No.
And I think you're so handsome. I just got to tell you that, okay?
Thank you, Ms. Post. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, that's why.
I'm not really shocked at Robert, but I thought he would have called me and said something or whatever. But why would I turn down a $3 million a month host? Are you kidding me? If he wants to come under me and I know he can give me $3 million a month, who wouldn't take Keith? Who wouldn't take Tate? I mean, let's just really be honest with that. But you know what, Ms.
Post, you have something called negotiation.
Right.
Negotiation. And
True.
you don't go and call a 3 million tier, 4 million tier, even a 30K tier host a bitch. You don't make fun of their support system. And these are things that no business person that's about business is going to do. Hey, Coco. But what I realize is that a lot of us, myself included, this is the first time we've had any type of business in handling things. And because of how unhinged this platform can be, is that people think that they can call people that and disrespect them, forgetting this is still a job. We still work here to some capacity. When you go live, there's rules and regulations that you have to follow, and when you do that, it just don't look good. And to go live and break the rules that you want to hold, that Bigo needs to hold every. How are you going to go live and talk about Miss Post and all of what Keith is doing and how she needs to watch her agency, but you did some backhanded shit to force Keith to be in your agency after this man has said multiple times he don't want to be under you? It just don't make no sense.
But what am I doing to break? Okay, when I first asked Keith to help me out with the agency because I was going on details and they had me doing a lot of different assignments, so it was hard for me to dedicate myself. I'm going to tell you exactly how it happened. I had a meeting with my account manager and I told her this is what I was doing. Am I breaking any rules? Is this okay? Can I do this? She said, yes, ma'am, you can because you're independent. And I said, can somebody send you letters and saying he's over the agency, he's doing this? Will my agency get dissolved because of that? She said, absolutely not. I didn't do that. I didn't move forward with Keith until my account manager said it was okay. So when people say they're going to take the agency because of that, they can't, because you know what goes behind being an agency, the paying, the this and that, and how you have to sign the invoice. I signed the invoice.
That's why when Bigo changed the pay process, they wanted to remove the liability away from them and make agency owners more independent. They did not want that legal aspect of, if I don't get paid, guess who you got to go to? Your agency owner first.
But guess what? I don't even pay my host. I asked my account manager when I first got my agency, they did. And I said, well, I prefer if you all do it, just in case I slip up, I don't sign it in time. No problem. I don't even pay the host. I let Bigo pay them. So if any one of them didn't get paid, I will go to the account manager. Hey, so-and-so didn't get paid. What happened? I don't pay them. I let Bigo do it.
Yeah, so you don't do the invoice. Okay, got it.
I don't do any of that. And a simple reason, one of the reasons is because I know he's, helping me with my agency. I don't want nobody to come back and say, well, Miss Post and Keith doing this, they didn't pay me. You can't never say that. Bigo pays you. I don't. I just didn't want those problems or those issues. So I got that taken care of. Before I moved, I made sure I could make that move. I don't just do things because I've been on my job 29 years. You have to respect the policy that they have in place, regardless if you don't like it. That's why I went to Bigo first before making any move. And so when people say they're going to take my agency or something's going to happen, I'm not worried about that.
Good morning,
because I
visitor.
did what I supposed to have done. And I'm still getting with my account manager on certain things. So whatever happened. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Hey, Sora, it's not the end of the world. I'm okay.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, this shit is crazy when I
But you
heard about
gagging me. I didn't know Zeus said all that. You really gagging me.
He
and
did.
What's surprising, nobody even ever said anything. I guess they kind of just, leaving me alone because they probably feel I don't care. I'm not bothered by it.
Nah,
I never
you don't
did
care
anything
about
to
that.
Zeus and never will do anything
Well,
to
see,
Zeus.
Mom.
I would help you before I hurt you. But I'm not a dumb woman. I'm not a dumb black woman at all, by no means. I've been doing this for too long.
He just playing Tom and Jerry with Keith. That's all it is. He playing Tom and Jerry with Keith.
But if you're playing that with Keith, let that be between you and Keith. It has nothing to do with me. Now, Keith want to come to the agency, I'll be crazy not to. However, I still got to go and ask, is it possible? If they say, no, I want you to hold up, let me check into it, I'm going to put a stop sign up, respectfully. And I would say, Keith, respectfully, we're not going to do anything because ain't nothing really been done yet. It's been approved, but, we still, June the 1st got to come. But ain't none of that is going to happen until my account manager says it's okay.
There we go.
I'm not going to play no games with this, especially after hearing you saying what you said. I said, okay, I'm on the right track. I always told Bigo, I'm going to respect your rules and policy. That's why I don't be the one that need $100, 100 points or whatever the case may be. I have to respect what they say. We have to honor because we don't own them.
Agree.
But I'm glad I was in this live and got a chance to hear this. And I'm okay with it. I'm not upset because I'm feeling good, looking good, and doing good. And it is what it is.
Nothing
because
but
when you
respect.
love yourself and people say this and that about
Miss
you,
Coco.
you okay. But I promise you, I'm gagged because you gagged me this morning. I did not know.
Oh yeah.
I did not know Robert would even make that statement, but it's okay.
Oh yeah.
It's okay.
It's even on YouTube. He been on one after Keith. So when he found out that Keith had a host page, that was not the Vic Newman one, he pretty much went live and was talking about Miss Post, if they end up finding such and such an out. And I'm just like, Zeus, her agency's not gonna get clipped because of that. And you know that. Hey mama too. Like all of this threats you throwing out there, no.
And I can understand he's saying that, but
What's up, sweet?
the thing is, he had hosts under that page. And I'm going to make sure everything is good before that even happens. Because I don't want the beef, I don't want the smoke. I just want to do what's right. Regardless if I like it or not. I can say, well, hey, he did wrong. That's not my fight. I'm going to respect what Bigo say, and we're going to keep it moving. And Keith said the same thing. If I can't do it and they say they have to hold up, give it some time, that's how we going to roll. Because, see, I'm going all the way back to A through Z. I'm not going to start at G. I'm not going to start at G to Z. I have to say everything. That's why my meeting is for a whole hour. So I'm bringing up everything. I got to cover all corners. I don't play that middle stuff, go to the middle then the end, because everybody's listening, everybody's writing in, so everybody else going to go from A. And they may skip G, but they're going to go to Z. So I have to tell everything from A to Z. That way I cross all T's and I dotted all I's. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's the way I have to do it. I'm not going to leave anything unturned. I'm asking all questions. I got a whole booklet written down so I wouldn't miss out on anything because I want to know. And then I'm ready to leave this crap alone. Put that behind me and enjoy my Memorial Day weekend and keep it moving.
Nothing but respect, Miss Post.
But I appreciate this live. You got me this morning.
Oh yeah, that's why me and him fell out, because I didn't agree with that nonsense. I said, you can't force somebody to be up in that under your agency And he had a problem that I stood on what's right. Because he was like, I'm loyal to my principles before any friendship.
Right, right. Because here's the thing, you're going to either stand for something or you're going to fall for anything. So people got to ask themselves. And then another thing, anytime you get something from nothing leaves nothing. You know, people, we always want to receive something, ain't did anything to receive it. And that's how you end up getting the short end of a stick. But if you do things the right way and you become patient with yourself, because it may not be your time to shine, maybe somebody else, don't mean your star ain't going to shine sooner or later. It just may not come when you want it to come. But we want to be that head person in charge and don't want nobody else to come up and shine. We want to beat everybody down so they can't get to our level. But people don't understand that it's not your world. It's not your world. You can't stop somebody from growing and shine or even making a lot of money because you don't want them to. You want to keep knocking them down so they can't get where you at. But it was people where you at before you, and it's going to be people where you at after you.
Absolutely.
See, this is what you do. You may step on toes as you going up, but you're going to see them same people going down. We know where we been, but we don't know where we going, meaning that you don't know who you may need one day. Okay. Good morning, Sora. So that's just where I'm at. I don't have time to play with these people. So I ain't with that. You come to me, you gotta bring it. Well, I ain't one of these 52-year-old women running around here arguing with everybody and cursing everybody out. That ain't me.
You remind me of my gift to Miss Coco. She was like, "Look, I said what I said, and I'm gonna move on."
Yeah, because I'm gonna go ahead and do what I do. I'm like one of the ladies of the church. I got to keep it real and professional and keep it moving because I got more to lose and more to gain on this app. That's why I stay in my lane and don't come over here and don't really deal with nobody because I'm on something else. Yes, it's a serious matter, so I have to perform and act in a certain kind of way because all my sorors down there to be pulling my coattail like we don't do it like this, Because we out so pretty to our left and out so pretty to our right because we all night. Okay, so I'm going to leave that alone.
I think that's important. I think it's important, though, that you did come and you did say that because a lot of people, like I said, they hear one thing, and it's good that you came on here with 700 something and you said what you said, where it gets to the people to say, hey, listen, regardless of what it said, I follow these rules and I'm going to follow the guidelines on what it is. I think that's very important.
Yes, so they don't have to worry about feel bad for me for losing the agency or whatever because I'm always on top of it. And if something happened where I lose it, I look at it like this here. Okay, you allow me to lose it for whatever reason. It means something big and better is going to come along. Maybe you stopping me from going through something that I don't see on down the road. That's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? I don't look at it as a negative thing, but I fight for what's right. And I'm going to stand for what I believe. And I'm just not going to walk away, saying I gave up. I'm not that type of person. I'm always going to fight because I can look back and say I gave it my all. And I don't go along to get along. I'm a leader first, not a follower. I don't follow nobody regardless of what people say. I've been a leader all my life because leaders are born. They're not made. Leadership is in you. Now, when you're a follower trying to be a leader, then they got to make you. But I'm self-made. They don't have to make me. I'm a leader.
True.
A natural born leader. Okay. So I ain't going to take over your live because they probably tired of me talking. I'm long-winded. So I'm going to get my butt down. And y'all have a great morning.
You have a good one, beautiful. I appreciate you sharing that. That's wise words. I follow Miss Post. What up, hustle? What up? What up? No, keep talking. I'm dead. Nothing. We just talking about bullshit. She give me big Leo vibes. When was Miss Host? What's your zodiac sign? They want to know. Miss Post. Oh, she's a Cancer. There y'all go. She a Cancer. So what happened? I was like, no, Miss Post was pretty much just verifying that she is following all of the Beagle guidelines and rules. As y'all know, Keith is under her agency, and she's just assuring us, I'm an Aquarius, she's assuring us that she has made sure she's following everything to where she's not breaking any rules. And if she was to break something, she's going to go ahead and follow the guidelines of what Beagle says. That's pretty much what it is. So anyone that's coming out here saying about her agency and what she's not supposed to be doing and all this other stuff, it's just all lies. It's just all lies. So do not believe any of that nonsense. And we know it's coming from Robert. Don't even believe any of that, because like she said, I'm following the guidelines and the rules. I knew we had too much in common. Keith is under Miss Post's agency. His page has been approved to host June 1st. What's up, Queen Sheba? Zeus somehow made his Fufu page, the Vic Newman, a host. There has been verification process where Beagle has denied host. Even when I tried to get a host last week, Beagle denied them. No, his Vic Newman page, his Pastor Patron page is not a host. Hey Cutie is not a host. That page is not. Exactly, Nicole. But apparently, from my understanding, Keith is able to host. He just cannot host under his original Pastor Patron page. And it doesn't seem that Beagle wants it. I just do security, Alondra. Thank you, Voodoo. So that's what it seems to be. Oh, no, Cutie, you're fine. Just ask whatever questions if you're confused. All right, Hustle. I think it's today's your birthday, bro. Happy birthday. I'm not too sure. I think your birthday. I'm not too sure. Thank you, Alondra. Yeah, I'm just answering y'all. Answer whatever questions y'all got. If I can answer, and if I don't know, I'll let you know I don't know. What's up, Lauren?
Okay, so good morning, Llama, everybody. I just got confused.
I'll tell you, Miss Coco, in a second. Give me 1 second. What are you confused about?
Okay, the original Pastor P
Thank you,
page,
Voodoo.
it's not hosted.
No,
No. Okay, the Vic Newman page
has
is
been.
about to be a host.
No, it's a host. That's what Keith was trying to figure out
With Miss Post.
with Zeus. But what Keith is saying is that I never submitted any documents for that page to become a host.
Okay, right. So now, what page are we talking about now that Keith is going to start hosting under?
Keith has another page where it has been approved to host under Miss Post, but Keith is saying that he followed the guidelines and the rules to have that page become a host. So he didn't finesse Bigo. He didn't do anything. He followed the proper process and protocols for the page to become a host. So I think what Keith is saying is that when Beagle goes ahead and has to look at both things, it's pretty clear that Zeus did not follow the proper protocols and process for that page to become a host.
Exactly. Yeah, we all know that.
So, which is pretty much what Keith is saying. Exactly, Miss Man. Because hey mother Don. Because again, if y'all watch these videos, if you watch these videos, hold on, Lauren. If you watch these videos, pay attention to the part where Keith said, "Lauren, I can't believe bro did me like that." Pay attention to that part. People keep skipping over when Keith said that. He like, bro, I can't believe you did this to me. Like, despite the reading, despite all the shit we've been through, I can't believe that you did that to me. People skip over what Keith said. But y'all focused on the bullshit just because people your
I don't
fave.
know why people can't believe it. I don't understand why anything that Zeus does that is underhanded in any of this is unbelievable, because I peeped that shit a long time ago. Okay, so let me ask you this question. Oh, it's the Pastor Speaks page that a host.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
with it.
Yeah. And he submitted the proper documents and whatnot. But to be honest, Lauren, what I've learned is that when you dislike a host, and this is my thing, I would respect you niggas if you niggas just said, listen, even if Robert is wrong, I don't fuck with Keith like that. So I feel like this is just dudes. Cool. Cause you admitting the nigga's wrong. You're admitting the nigga did some fucked up tactics. You just don't like Keith. Cool. Rock with that. Rock with it. At least admit the nigga wrong. But when you bitches and niggas sit down and act like what he did was right, and he was justified to do it, that's my point of just like, nigga, stop. Thank you, Jules. We already know people don't like Keith. We know that. We get that. We know that already. It's just when y'all are acting like he didn't do nothing wrong. And then he goes live and throws Miss Post's name out there as though she's doing something she's not supposed to be doing. But bro, you just did some underhanded tactics and you call Miss Post out. It's on YouTube.
Well, I just want us to know when when that day comes. When day
Exactly
comes.
97. That's the thing. When me and Stone fell out, because I felt like Stone was kissing Pastor's ass, they forgot that part, Lauren. They forgot that part when me and Stone fell out, because I felt like, Stone, you was kissing Keith's ass. They forgot that, Lauren. They suddenly forgot that. And it was some people in the church I didn't even have a problem with. I just felt what Keith said was dead ass wrong. And some people just stood with him because they had loyalty for him, which is cool. Because I told Stone, I said, bro, when you sit over here and do all this cleanup, nigga, you look like an ass kisser. Me and Stone fell out because of it. Because I stood on what I believe. And Stone
I
was
haven't
like,
forgot the words when he said that you were dead to him.
which is cool. What up, Jack? So I've been stood on what I believe, whether people agree with me or not. Cool, I'm not perfect. I just stand on what I believe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I stood on. So that's why the church and the Tomcat said Llama's going to be fair, because there might be a day I disagree with Pastor. There's going to be a day that I agree with Pastor. I don't care if it was my enemy, Lauren. Zeus was wrong. And that's just what it's about. And every time he goes live and he does all that extra shit and, cool. That's why I tell y'all, don't go in Stone's room defending me. Because I don't need y'all to defend me. Don't go in there and give it life. Let him yell, let him scream, let him do whatever he want to do. It's a waste of your time and your breath. Don't even go up in there. He going to just kick you out and curse. He sat down, Lauren, and he said, you talking about morals, but you sit with Dre, baby. But you sit with Rosa. Rosa scammed dead people. Stone wasn't alive with Rosa. It was me, Stone, Rosa, and Maniac 2.5 months ago. And he was laughing it up with Rosa. No problem. Zeus felt a type of way about it and talked to Stone. And Stone was like, I was just only in there keying, having a good time. It wasn't giving we're friends.
I'm not gonna key with people I don't like. I'm not gonna have a good time with
But
people that I don't like.
he also forget that Rosa comes in. Good morning, Diane. Rosa comes in here. He gives entertainment to my supporters. Let's forget that. Rosa come in here. He entertain my supporters. He makes the supporters feel good. He makes them laugh. He does horoscope readings. Hey, Lady Smokey, Rosa does a lot of good things in my life for my supporters. So when he's in my box, half the time, Rosa's not even talking about fucking Robert. Let's keep it a stack. Rosa's talking about some shit in Hell's Kitchen. We be asking Rosa about Hell's Kitchen. We don't ask Rosa about anything. Rosa says Stone's a loser. He don't even want to talk about him.
He is. What?
What's up, Lulu? So I just find that funny. But that's his friend. Nah, Dr. S, I don't want to hear it, bitch. Because you be coming up over here, and people like you be coming in my live and try to correct me on shit, but you don't ever be in Robert's live or Stone live when they dragging me. So I don't want to hear no Zeus defenders. Y'all could suck my dick and just shut the fuck up in the comments. Don't none of y'all go in Robert room and say a fuck ass thing. Y'all be like, oh, it ain't got nothing to do with me. So pay it and don't come in my room and tell me what to do. Because y'all don't tell Robert nothing because y'all scared of Robert. And the only reason why y'all could come on my platform and have an opinion is because I don't kick y'all out. I don't kick y'all out. I don't mute y'all. You can disagree with me. Bitch, you've been in my box for 7-8 hours disagreeing with me. You couldn't do that in Robert's room because he would have dropped you. Bitch, he do be talking about me. It's all over YouTube. What are you talking about? Please, y'all be watching. Lauren, this is what they be doing.
I know what they be doing, Llama.
They will come in my room and sit on the times that I talk about Robert. But when Robert talking about me, they leave the room and act like Robert never talk about me. They be so damn biased. He biased as hell. Because that's his fave. Zeus could be doing. No, you don't gotta kick Dr. S. Hell no, don't kick him. I'm just saying, I'm just letting him know what it is. It's the same thing my girlfriend said. Stone dragged me for 2 hours yesterday. Cool. He dragged me for 2 hours yesterday.
And an hour the day before that.
I have screen recordings of me sleeping and Stone dragged me. And Stone is dragging me because of Robert. Let's not forget that. You fall for Zeus manipulation and gaslighting, not me. Because he doing it because of his best friend. But it's cool when your faves do it. And when I talk Llama, you need to move on. Y'all be biased as hell, and that be my problem. Y'all be biased as hell, and y'all are scared of Robert, and I'm not scared of Robert. And that's cool for y'all to be scared of Robert. And bitch, to be honest, it's no shade, but the only reason why that y'all talk to me is because I have more sense than Robert. And y'all realize he's a stupid idiot who ain't gonna listen to nobody, which is why you come in here to have an opinion. I haven't been biased the whole time because Zeus is wrong, Clips. And when you're wrong, you're wrong. Just like you wrong in the comments.
Hi, how are you?
Good, I'll take it.
For ya? Is he here?
Yeah, he's here. I'll sign it.
Sorry, no one.
Go ahead. They don't know what none of these words mean. Hold on.
Yet they want to talk about selective outrage. Okay. All right.
I ain't paying them no mind. Like I said, y'all sit over here all day and have an opinion about you wrong. Please. Please. I ain't never seen Dr. S be talking about he out of it. I ain't never seen you go up in Stone box and shit. Any person that's trying to talk any reason, Stone drops them and kick them out. And you were actually allowed to have an opinion in my room, though. The admins be wanting to kick you out, and I'd be like, nope, don't kick him out. Let him have his opinion. I don't believe you should be kicked out now. But you definitely biased as hell, because Robert do the same fucking thing. Y'all be leaving when y'all faves start dragging me. Be like, Llama, I don't see him talk about a bitch, please. Stop fucking acting like y'all don't see what's going on. Please. I'll be on some nonsense. Thank you, I see you. I lined Stone to have a conversation. What he do? He ran to Daddy Robert immediately with all this energy, like he gonna beat my ass. Like you gonna beat my ass. I lined Stone, and I didn't yell at him, I didn't read him, I didn't do any of that. And soon as he left, he lined Robert like you was gonna beat my ass, like I'm scared of you, Stone. That's exactly what your ass did. The minute you got off the line, go look it up, it's on YouTube.
Immediately.
Immediately he went to Robert like he gonna beat my ass and talk about I'm not lying in him. Bitch, please. I done proved my point. Prove my point. And then you even lied, because everyone told me you were dragging me, and then you lied and act like, oh, Llama, I ain't got a problem with you. I ain't got a problem with you, Llama. I ain't got a problem with you, Llama. This, that. But then you went live, Robert, and talk about all the problems you had with me. Please, Stone, you the biggest pussy up on here. And going to the gym and flexing all that don't mean that you tough. You pussy as hell. You can't even have a fucking backbone with your best friend. I'll be motherfucking damn, I'm scared of any of my friends to voice my fucking opinion. The fuck?
Queen Maud, I've been said that, but it wasn't my place to say it.
Talking about I'm biased because I don't agree with a host being a slave. Y'all crazy as hell. Weird. Because I believe in freedom of choice. What? What a rehab. Y'all are fucking weird. I would never meet y'all in real life. Y'all be talking about these hoes have mental problems, but then y'all be agreeing with their mental problems. Y'all be agreeing with sick ass shit like that. Can you imagine, Lauren? My job try to lock me in some shit behind my back? Ain't send me no paperwork, ain't tell me nothing, falsifying my signatures. Y'all don't be seeing how companies get sued every day for doing shit like that? Y'all don't see how AT&T, Verizon, all them people, when they falsify shit, they get sued? And y'all stupid asses want to agree with Robert because he y'all fave? Y'all dumb as fuck. Bitch, just because y'all ain't a host, that don't mean y'all ain't got mental problems. To agree with some slavery ass coon shit like that? Bitch, please. That's some cool shit. And you be coming over here talking about Mr. Poon. I ain't calling Dr. S no lapdog, but he biased because he don't like Keith. Shit.
You know, the issue I have is that people that are gifters know so much about hosting,
He don't know shit
and they
about
don't know
hosting.
nothing.
Watch the Rottweiler go live soon. You gonna have the Rottweiler called Stone go live soon. And he gonna start going off for a whole ring. Watch. That Rottweiler is about to go live. And he gonna start barking. Girl, what this lady want? He know he biased. Dr. S knows his facts. Zeus will not let anyone stay in his box and disagree with him, Lauren. The entire time. He gonna kick you out. He gonna kick you out. He gonna mute you. He gonna do all of that. That's what he gonna do. That's not no lie. Because you're going to drop them right in the comments. But that's your fade. That ain't no lie. Zeus going to drop you right in the comments. What up, Taylor? He going to drop you right in the comments. Stone, he kicks everybody out that disagrees with him, Lauren.
I know it. Let me be clear. What? You have no opinion.
He says, let me be clear 20 times like we didn't hear him clear himself the first time. I just want to say, hold on. I just want to say, hold on, let me talk. I'm sitting over here looking at this nigga like.
Yeah, well, he was about to say some
Said,
he was about to say some shit in that video.
I'm like, bro, I didn't even say nothing. I just want to say, let me be.
Okay, but see, my thing is this. Okay, check this out, Llama. check this out. He came over here, lined you, and said, I don't talk to Robert about business. I don't do business. And in the next breath, he said, I told Robert to put Tay and Keith in your agency.
Because
Okay, was that
Stone, because Stone, because Stone, listen, listen, listen. Because I'm not mad at Stone. Let me be clear. I'm not mad at Stone. I laugh at Stone because Stone goofy. Because if I ever needed someone to be a PR for me, it would not be him. Stone said he don't get in business, but he talked about all the business him and Robert talk about on the back end. Because he says Robert tell him everything, then 1 minute Robert don't tell him everything. Okay. He then says Robert did not trust me since the Dre Baby thing. So why would Robert call me about it and I didn't ask him? He then said Robert sent you text messages trolling. Robert didn't text me about that. He called me about it. He called me about it. He didn't text me about it. I have no text messages of Robert admitting anything about that. I have text messages of Robert saying Keith and Tay needs to be in his agency or they're not going to come back. I have text message of that. But I don't have nothing about that.
How could he control that, though? He wasn't even talking to Bigo. He was talking to Paradise.
Yeah, but in his mind, he was talking to Bigo. In his mind, he was talking to Bigo. And then he edited out the messages when it was really Paradise he was talking about. Talking to. Yeah. I'm great. I'm great. So, hey Tater Ty, how you doing, baby? So, you know, I'm gonna wait for the Rottweiler to go live, Lauren. Drag me for 7-8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait for all of the Zeus supporters to somehow miss 7 to 8 hours of me being dragged by the Rottweiler. But then come up in here and say I'm always talking about Stone and Robert. Conveniently, they be MIA anytime I'm talked about. But they be pulled up in here conveniently. Conveniently. Carlisha, I don't even know what you're talking about. I lined Stone. Stone declined my line. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Dr. S. Stone drags it because Zeus controls Stone. That's the shade. Dumb bitch. The puppet master hides his hand. Dumb bitch. But you so stupid thinking you the smartest thing in the world, you don't even realize it. Because you so fucking stupid. But you talking about you not manipulating. You manipulated right now looking dumb. Oh, no shade, Stone. Stone was dragging Tommy K for 10 hours. Why, Dr. S? Because of Zeus. Zeus don't need to speak because Stone speaks for Zeus. But you're not going to address that, though. You're going to blame Stone only. And Zeus be right up in that, cheering Stone on for hours. Oh, good morning, please. Please. Nigga, I'm 32 years old. Shut your dumb ass up. Talking about old age.
You know what?
The fuck? Niggas be pulling up fighting, shooting people and shit on live and a bunch of shit. You talking about I never seen somebody at an old age. Shut your stupid ass up. There's plenty of people doing shit worse my age. There's people doing shit on this app that's younger than me that's crazy as fuck. What the fuck are you talking about? Nothing you said even makes sense. And bitch, you talking about Dre Baby? Didn't Dre Baby have like 8 mental breakdowns because of J Live? Drinking and driving at 31? But you have the audacity to tell me about Dre? Bitch, I don't drink and drive. I never would do that. But you're gonna tell me Dre Baby? Who pulled up to somebody's relative house unannounced? Never did that at 20. Damn sure not doing it at 32. What is this nigga talking about? Good morning, Reno. You can't even dick suck properly. A bunch of head Lauren with no spit.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of head and no spit. Mad head, no spit, no nothing. Just lifeless, soulless, just nothing.
I'm sorry, Llama. That one, I'm sick of it.
I don't care who the admins kick. I just told him leave Dr. S. Dr. S is a supporter. We just disagree. And the bitch is biased. And I'm going to let him know he biased. Listen, any Dre Baby supporter that want to tell me, Lauren, what it is to be a man is null and void. Is null and void. You cannot be a Dre Baby supporter and tell me what I should be doing as a 32-year-old man. The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing, Lord. So we're going to just move on from that topic because Dre Baby don't even got nothing to do with this. No, Dr. S, because you've been over here talking about my supporters, the new supporters, and they've been gifting. They've been in here. They've been viewing. We've talked about a whole bunch of different topics. You only being here for when I got to drag your fave. They've been dropping. You was talking all your shit. You was talking all your shit. No, Dr. S? You was talking all your shit, though, about the supporters. Are we going to see where they're going to be at Llama? They ain't going to be here tomorrow. It's the same supporters, Dr. S. It's the same supporters. What's up, Uzumaki? It's the same supporters. So, Dr. S, let me show you this. Hold on. Let me show you this. So, Dr. S, all of these CAs that I be getting, that's been coming from all of these supporters that I never got before, that they voluntarily give me every day. Every day, Lauren, I've been making over $100 on CA. Genuine support. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, Dr. S? Please explain it to me. I've been making $100 on CA every single day from genuine supporters on here. Thank you, founder. I don't even ask for CAs. What? You have to explain it. You have to explain it, Dr. S. You have to explain it, Dr. S, because you said they're not going to be here. I just want to know. Let remotely explain. Go ahead.
You're remotely in the building. Listen, I don't give a fuck about you making no cash apps. You should be making cash apps on these delusional bitches. You should.
But you said, hold on, but you said they're not going to be there tomorrow. They've been here every day on every single different type of topic.
I mean, we'll see next week and the week after. We'll see. But I want you. You should be making your money, Llama. This is the time to be making your money. Because bitch, I don't know how much longer it's gonna last, but you get all your money from these delusional bitches.
You a hater. You a hater, Dr. S. Because I just
I'm
want to.
not a hater.
Dr.
I'm
S.
happy that you're making this money.
Dr. S, you know why you a hater? Because these
Why?
same, let me tell you why you a hater. Because these same people's in this, when we talk about Kevin Samuels, when we talk about relationships, when we talk about politics, we be talking about different things in this live. Outside of the Rottweiler and Batman, outside of Bruce Wayne and Alfred, we be talking about different shit in here.
Okay, I've seen that. I've seen
hold
it.
on, because I know you're going to defend Bruce Wayne and Alfred. I know you're going to defend the Butler and Batman. I know you're going to do it, but I just want to get this out of here.
I'm not defending anything because I said my piece. I ain't got to keep repeating myself.
No. But you are always conveniently up in here when it only comes to your daddy Zeus and all of that.
Not my daddy Zeus.
Your daddy Zeus. You know that's your daddy. You got more pictures than him than yourself. There. But I've never seen you when I'm getting dragged. I don't see you. I don't see nobody.
Well, like I said,
hold on. Wait.
Okay.
I allow anyone to come up in this live and stand on what they do. Some of these people, they're impartial. They don't speak for me. They don't speak for Zeus. They stay out of it. You, though, say that you're not manipulating all of this, but you forget Stone Drag Tommy K for 6 hours.
But that's the thing, though. I don't be in Stone Lab like that. I don't.
But he is allowed.
Can I finish?
No, you cannot. He is allowed to drag every single person that Robert has a disagreement with for hours. Mina Long style. He is allowed to drag them for hours, Mina Long style. And it is okay. But when someone decides to drag Zeus, they mad, they press, they all of this. But the Rottweiler can bark for 6 to 8 hours. And he be in that box, kicking, muting, all that for hours too. Go ahead.
Well, first off, as I said before, my whole issue has never been about this whole agency key shit. I don't really give a fuck about that. I said what I said about this situation, and that's it. Ain't changing it. My whole issue has just been y'all friendship and how you have handled this situation.
We don't have a friendship, so I don't give a fuck.
Okay, well, I mean, that's why I don't even talk about it no more. But I make my little comments in the comment section, and that's it.
Y'all need to get over a friendship that don't matter. I dropped
Clearly
it tomorrow.
it didn't.
I dropped it tomorrow.
Clearly.
I dropped it tomorrow, and Robert would go live and say, "That's what you get." That's what he would do, and he would laugh about it. Yeah, he would lie and say he wouldn't. Okay.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you what Robert would do. I'm telling you what, I drop dead tomorrow or some shit. He gonna laugh.
Well,
Okay.
not Dr. S would too. Girl, shut your stupid ass up, bitch.
I'm just saying.
Now kick that bitch for saying some stupid ass shit like that, Llama. Kick that stupid ass bitch out of here.
Okay, cool.
That Taylor bitch. Don't fucking play with me, ugly bitch.
Taylor's a troll. Why are you paying attention?
Nah,
to
don't play with me like that. Don't play with me like that. Don't do
What's
that.
up, baby girl Jay? I'm just saying. You care more about this friendship than Zeus do. They've been
Clearly,
dragging.
you didn't care about it either, bitch, because you did Mad Day in 2 seconds.
I did Mad Day in 2.2 seconds when Zeus was the one that went live talking about me first.
We're not talking about this no more. We not Llama. You know I love you, Llama. That's all I have to say. Make your money.
Go in the comments remotely.
Get your cash out.
Go in the comments remotely. Go right in the comments.
Llama.
Go right in the comments remotely.
You know what?
What's up, bro?
Go
in the comments remotely.
Okay.
Go in the comments remotely, because you only see things.
You look good. You look good, Llama.
Bitch, I don't care. I don't care to look good for you. You only see things. You only see things for your fave. That's clear. It's all love. You biased.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
All
But you
right.
got your contacts in. You look good.
Bitch, go in the comments. Lauren. That's why I just let the church just beat his ass with the Bible in the comments, Lauren. I just let the church women beat your ass with the fucking Bible in the comments. I don't even deal with you. I let the Tomcats just chew you up with their teeth and claws. I just let the church women beat your ass with the Bible, bro.
They contributing to the views.
Yep. Yep. Thank you, Halo. I just let the church do what they need to do. Go ahead, remotely.
Question though, because since you're the moral police all of a sudden,
I'm not.
How do you feel about having people up here who has ran a whole scam based off the Orlando survivors, ran a whole GoFundMe page on one of the Orlando shooter victims, and you sitting up there and you was socializing with them and you had nothing to say nothing about that? But you such the moral police all of a sudden about scamming and
You
stuff.
want me to answer your question?
I'm confused.
You want me to answer your question?
You can go ahead. I'll drop.
Cool. What Rosa did was disgusting and terrible. And I hope he never does it again. That's what I think. That's exactly what I think. I think we all know Rosa was dead ass wrong. He should have never did it. And I hope he never do it again.
Did he pay his dues?
I have no clue about the logistics if Rosa went to jail, if he didn't go to jail, but the action was disgusting and he should have never did it. That's my opinion about it. I'm not going to justify it. Even if Rosa was broke and he had to pay for his grandma dialysis, he should have never did it. What else do you want me to say about it? Because I could tell you things that my friends, who I love to death, have terrible viewpoints. And I don't agree with them, Lauren, but they're still my friends and I love them.
This is why I say
I'm not. Look, this be the problem, Lord. Good morning, Rocket. This be the problem, Lord. My energy ain't changing for none of these people. My energy is not changing on what's right and wrong. I'm going to state what I think is right and what I think is wrong. And if you disagree with me, you disagree with me. I am not the moral police, Lauren. I never claimed to be the moral police. I am only speaking on what I believe.
right.
That's it, and that's where it ends. I do not be live to live with a whole police badge that has MP for moral police over here regulating all this other shit that these people are doing. Dr. Ezra's dumbass don't seem to factor in that when a bigger broadcaster does something, it is blowing up way more out of proportion than it is when a regular broadcaster does something. Let's just keep it a stack, Lauren.
Magnified.
Exactly. That's what comes with the clout. More criticism. I said don't do it. You decided to do it. I do not agree with forcing someone to do something, and then you're not only doing that, you're then lying about it, Lauren. And then you're then manipulating. Then he comes on my platforms and says, I need to kiss his ass, knowing I know what you did. So there's a lot of factors to put into play that he skips over because he only following what Zeus said about the 3v3, and he's forgetting to skip past all of the other components of the situation. Lauren, let me tell you something. If I did some fuck shit, you know what's the best thing that I'm gonna do to my friends? I ain't even gonna tell you about it. I'm not gonna tell you about it. I'm not going to get you involved, and I'm not even going to put you in a position to want to defend me on it. That's what a real friend would do. Since you bitches and niggas are the experts on what it is to be a friend, a real friend would take accountability for the fuck shit they do and stand on that fuck shit by themselves. They don't bring their family members and loved ones into it.
And my position is this: don't call me after the fact.
That's it.
Because if I told you don't do it, don't call me after the fact.
Because the conversation would have had been, I need to do damage control.